Hello, fellow brothers. I'm confession, guys. I right now am in the United States, and would you look at this? This is my Android tablet. You see those Google colors right there? That's right. This is a Google Pixel C, and I'm in the United States, and I am playing Brawl Stars on my Android. And check this out, just in case you don't believe me. Samsung. It's a Samsung phone right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Brawl Stars on Android, guys. That's right. Today I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can do the same thing no matter where you live in the world. Hope you enjoy. Hello guys, thank you so much for watching. Just in case you don't believe me, guys, this is a foolproof way for you to play Brawl Stars on your Android device anywhere you live in the world. We're going to cover a step-by-step process on how to download and play Brawl Stars on your Android device if you are outside of a soft launch country. And we're also going to end the video in some frequently asked questions, including what to do if you get this error. Okay guys, just to prove to you that this does work here, I'm going to take this app right here and I'm going to go ahead and uninstall Brawl Stars. We are starting fresh and clean. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to get a VPN onto your device. Personally, I really like TunnelBear. This one seems to be really consistent and really good, but I've also seen people use a Turbo VPN. It seems to work pretty well, but then also Melon VPN seems to work as well. All three of these are free. So in order for you to do that, all you need to do, go to the Play Store, you just search TunnelBear. Once you open up TunnelBear, all you need to do is create a quick account. I already have one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and log in. And then once you are logged in here, you can open this up and basically select different places that you want to connect your IP to. Canada is a soft launch country. You can do Sweden, you can do Denmark, you can do Norway, Ireland, you can even do Singapore. There we go, Singapore and Hong Kong, whichever one is closest to you, whatever you want to do. Once your IP is set to a soft launch country, I'm gonna go ahead and select Canada because it's kind of close to me here. Tunnel to Canada. Okay, now once your IP is set to a soft launch country, you need a Google account whose Play Store is set in a soft launch country. Even if you download Brawl Stars via an APK through a third-party website, you do need a Google account that is set in a soft launch country to gain access to the Brawl Stars servers. So do not skip this step. You can set your current account to a soft launch country. You can also get a friend to let you borrow their Google account. Third, you can create one yourself. This actually only takes minutes. It's a piece of cake. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. First thing, what you need to do, you need to go ahead and go to settings. And once you are in settings, then you want to go down to try and find a place where it says accounts. Now on this device, it says users and accounts right here. On my phone, it says cloud and accounts. Yours might say something different. Just make sure you find the section that says accounts. Then you're gonna go and scroll down to the very bottom here. You're going to select add account. And once you do this, you're going to select Google. And once you're right here, all you need to do is go to create account. I'm gonna do this Brawl Stars as the first name, and last name we'll go ahead and do anywhere. Go ahead and hit next. Go ahead and select your date of birth or a date of birth. The only thing you really need to do is make sure it's like probably over 18 or 21. We'll do June 25th just because, and 1994. That's not my birthday, guys. Gender, rather not say. Go ahead and hit next. Username, we'll go ahead and do sub2kairos@gmail.com. Go and select a password right here. You guys thought I was gonna give you my password. Now at this point, you could decide to add a phone number, but you don't actually need to. Just go ahead and go down and hit skip. And then scroll down and select I agree. Now at this point, you have your Google soft launch account all set up, and now we need to download the game. There's a couple different ways you can do this. You can download it as an APK on APK Pure, but you guys do always run kind of a risk going through third-party applications. I will say though, I have tried this, it does work. But since your VPN is still up, all you need to do is just go to the Google Play Store. Now when you pull this up, you've got your Google Play account here set up, but it's probably still in the country of your main account. So what you need to do is next to this little Google Play search bar, you need to tap those three lines right there, and then you need to select your current Google account, and then you need to select the one that you just barely created. In this case, sub2kairos. Now, as you can see right here, it looks like Brawl Stars is already trending in Canada, so I don't even need to search it. But if you did need to, all you would need to do is just search for Brawl Stars, and there you go. The #1 option is right there. Now, at this point, you can go ahead and install it while you have the VPN on there, especially if you're not wanting to risk anything. But if you are worried for whatever reason about using the VPN while you're downloading it, either because of data caps or anything like that, you can actually go back to your home screen. You can go back to Tunnel Bear, you can disconnect, and now you're disconnected from the VPN. Sometimes you might have issues just downloading the game with the VPN on. I don't know, I've had some weird stuff happen as I've tested this like 100 different times. And here you can actually still install it perfectly fine. Once again, once the game is on your device, do not open the game quite yet. While it's downloading there, you can see that #1 top free action, guys. Yeah, of course it is. This game is going to be huge once it's global. Okay, so now that we have Brawl Stars installed on our device, make sure that your VPN is actually on. Now, I will say that for whatever reason, when using Tunnel Bear, I have had issues at actually making the game work when I connect to Canada. So at this point, I'm actually going to go ahead and connect to Ireland. It seems to work out pretty well and works more consistently than the Canadian server does. Now, guys, like I said, before you actually open up the game, you need to go into your Android settings. For my device, I just scroll down from the top and I hit this little cog wheel. Your device might be a little different. Whatever you need to do, just figure out where you need to go into the devices. Then you need to go and find wherever it says apps. Now for my device here, it says apps and notifications. Once again, your device might be different, might be on a different version or something like that. So it might be something slightly different, but like I said, just find the apps section. Here we're going to go ahead and select Brawl Stars. Now at this point, we need to uninstall updates or clear data. On this device right here, I need to go ahead and select storage, and here select clear data and hit OK. Yours might say uninstall updates or something like that, whatever it is. Also, if you have the option of force stopping the game, at this point, force stop the game. Mine's already grayed out because it never was running. And now you guys are good to open up Brawl Stars. Okay, here we go. We're loading. It's trying to connect the server. It's trying to get past those security settings. And because we've done everything exactly as we should, crossing fingers, it does take a little bit sometimes. Just trying to make sure we are in, guys. Brawl Stars is on my Android device, even though I do not live in a soft launch country. Here we go. Check that out. Oh yeah, spinning his Shelly. Loving the game. Loving the game. Okay guys, now let's go ahead and go over some frequently asked questions. Some people ask at this point, do I need to keep using my VPN? You do not. In fact, there we go. We closed it. The VPN is off. We are disconnected. We're going to go right back into Brawl Stars. And now I don't even need to get through those security measures that Brawl Stars put up or whatever. I've already gained access to it and it just goes straight into the game. I'm directly connected to Brawl Stars server, even though now I am not using a VPN. In fact, the only time that you're going to need the VPN to continue playing Brawl Stars is if the game does get an update and you have to re-download it from the Play Store. And then even then you may actually need to use it to regain access into the game. Not 100% confirmed on that. We'll go ahead and see. The next question that people frequently ask is whether or not you actually need to connect your Google Play sign-in account to the fake account that you made, and you actually do not need to. You can connect it to any one of them. If it pulls up when you hit this button, if it pulls up the wrong one, just hit cancel and it will give you the option to select whichever account you want to connect it to. The next question that people frequently ask is if you're able to connect an account between an iOS and an Android device, and at this point there is no way to make that happen. The only way that this will happen is if Supercell is able to add Supercell ID into the game. My guess is that that will be one of their first priorities, especially if they're planning on getting the game out globally. Okay guys, now let's go ahead and answer what happens if you get this error. Login failed, you must download Brawl Stars beta from the Google Play Store, which we did. Rooted devices are not currently supported, check back later. Well, my device is not rooted, so why am I getting this error? Basically, this will pop up whenever you did not get access into the Brawl Stars servers. Now, in order to make this video, I tested out so many different possible ways to try and figure out why this could happen. And honestly, even if you follow these instructions perfectly, you still may get this error. But do not fear, I've come up with a lot of different ways for you to get around it so that you can play the game on your Android device. My first suggestion is to actually rewatch this entire video up to this point and make sure that you do everything in the exact order that I listed it. Now, you don't necessarily need to make a new Google account that is also in a soft launch country, but that is a necessary step. So if you did skip that, go back, watch it, and figure out how to make that happen. Let's go ahead and talk about the various ways that you can actually get around this, okay? The first thing that I recommend doing is trying to switch to a different country with your current VPN. here we go. We'll go back to Tunnel Bear. For whatever reason, this Canadian one did not work out. We'll go ahead and try we'll try Norway. I lived in Norway for a couple of years, so that seems like a good place. We'll go ahead and select that. It's going to reconnect to the United States server, then switch back over to the Norwegian one. And once that bear is popped up, then you are all set to go. But don't go straight back to the app. What you need to do instead is you actually need to go and reset the app. Go back into your settings like I talked about earlier. Go ahead and go to apps, select Brawl Stars, and you need to go into storage first, select clear data. At this point it might be say uninstall updates. Go back and then select force stop. Do it in that order to make this work out. And now that the data is actually cleared on Brawl Stars, it is going to be able to let you have another shot to try and reconnect to the Brawl Stars servers. So we'll go ahead and do that. Pull up Brawl Stars, let that load a little bit. It does take a little bit of time the first time you log into the game, just so that it can try and gain access into the servers. It's loading there, connecting to server, and now that we are connected to the Norwegian server, another soft launch country, we should be good to go. On the count of 3, 2, 1, there we go. We are set. We are in the game, even though we did have that error. Okay, now let's go ahead and say that for whatever reason, the VPN that you were using did not work out, even after you tried switching to a different soft launch country. Well, what you want to do then is go to your current VPN. I'm not connected right now, but let's say you were connected and it didn't work out. You would disconnect and then try another VPN. We'll go ahead and try VPN Melon. I just tried Turbo VPN. For whatever reason, it did not work out. It just kind of all works, or it kind of depends. We'll go ahead and select this right here, go from fastest server, and we'll go ahead and select Canada. Looks like that's the only one here. We'll go ahead and give that access, and it is connecting. It's connected now. We've got a little bit of an advertisement right there because that's how these game things work. And now what we need to do is go back into those settings right here, and we need to go into apps, notifications. Once again, you go into Brawl Stars, it might say uninstall updates, something like that. Here I have to select storage, select clear data, and then also go to force stop. And now that I'm under a different VPN, then hopefully this time it will work out. We'll go ahead and pull up Brawl Stars using this other VPN. Honestly, I have had the most luck consistently with Tunnel Bear, which is why I recommend using that. But we'll go ahead and try this VPN Melon. I haven't tried it. We'll go ahead and see. Crossing our fingers right here. I've seen Turbo VPN work for some people. I've seen it not work for other people. Seen people not work with Tunnel Bear. And there we go. Looks like VPN Melon worked out just fine. Another issue that you might have is if you are not in the right Play Store account, okay? You need to be in a Google Play Store account that is selected in a soft launch country. You just need to go up right here in the Google Play search bar. There's 3 lines right next to the left of it. You go ahead and there, drop down, select the correct one, and once you are back in there, then you should be set. Now, make sure your VPN is set once again, and now we'll go back into settings, go to apps and notifications. And I already cleared the cache and cleared the data and things like that, but now we'll just do that just in case. You select force stop if you needed to. Then we should be good opening up Brawl Stars here. Crossing fingers. It seems like there's a lot of different things that will work for some people that won't work for other people, different devices, different locations, all sorts of crazy different things. But if you guys do follow these different various methods, then hopefully the idea is that eventually you will be able to get in. It shouldn't be this difficult. And there we go. Guys, we're set. But yeah, like I said, it shouldn't be this difficult. By this point in the video, you should be able to get access into the game. But if you're still at this point, it's no longer working, try restarting their device. You should just be fine with just force stopping and clearing the data on the game. But it's never a bad idea to try this. If that still doesn't work, try uninstalling the game, reinstalling. And guys, if all else fails, just go ahead and rewatch this entire video and try to take it step by step and make sure that you follow things exactly. I understand that it can be frustrating for it not to work out, but just be patient, go through it. You will get Brawl Stars on your Android device. Now guys, I do imagine that a lot of people are going to have a lot of different questions. I'm going to do my best to try and answer as many questions as I possibly can, but I cannot answer everyone's questions individually. So go through the comment section. If you see that I've answered someone's question, please like that comment so that it will go up to the top and so that other people will be able to find the answer as well, since I can't answer everybody's questions. Guys, and also, of course, make sure you share this video with all of your friends that want to play Brawl Stars on their Android devices, no matter where they live, and don't forget to subscribe for more Brawl Stars content, including entertaining Let's Play videos, competitive Brawler tier list videos, and on top of that, more Brawl Stars guides. For now, this is Kairos Time ticking by, and we will see you in Brawl Stars. Even you Android guys.